Alrighty. Alrighty. So, welcome to the, sorry, give me a moment. It's been chaotic for me lately. Welcome to the Sunday night stream. I'm your host, Parklearner09. Today I'll be streaming Dragon Age Veilguard. Let's just get started. I don't have anything really clever or witty to say right now. I just, got back home a while ago. Alright, so, yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard, the much anticipated and arguably tumultuous sequel to Dragon Age Inquisition, which was a much wanted sequel to Dragon Age 2, which was the unfortunate bastard child sequel to Dragon Age Origins. So, yay! Alright. Alright, yeah, so, we're in the thick of it right now. Let's kick it off. Alright, so last time we left off, we pretty much got two things ready. We got in contact with the Antivan Crows, and along with that, we got in contact with Solus. And, yeah. So that's where things stand currently. I'm making potential romantic strides towards Balara, although whether or not I commit to it is a matter of debate. I mean, who knows? Maybe what's her name will make me change my mind. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch to say that, isn't it? Alright, give me a sec. My dog is right now. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, so yeah, we made contact with the Antivan Crows. What the fuck is this? From the Crows. Poison. Why do I feel like my character's limbs are too short? Maybe my character's head is too big. Maybe it's the hair. Whatever. Alright, let's see. What is the... Oh, wow. Really? That's what it looks like? I mean, alright. Not really outstandingly handsome looking, you know? Ugh, boy. Right now, all my attires are just so meh looking. It's not that they're bad, but they're not exactly great either. I look astoundingly meh. Which, for a shit-talking swashbuckler, I should not be outstandingly meh. You know? If anything, I should be even more prominent, you know? More bold, out there and all that.
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irilyn and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed, and don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready.
Alright. I think I get what my thing is with Balara right now. Nev is well voice acted, relatively speaking. I would like to point out the fact that she is it does kind of feel as though her voice is artificially pitched down.
You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer, though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Not today.
Close
You've
enough.
got questions. You might as well ask them.
Alright, sure.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the Crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as...
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
Right.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathos. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
Well, make yourself at home.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
So, if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
That's true.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows for sure.
We should know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way. Getting his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world? Except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Pal, I know. Alright, my dog is on my lap. Alrighty. So, Lucanus is to be our Anders for our venture. And yes, I'm talking about Dragon Age 2 Anders, not Dragon Age Awakening Anders. You know, when he was cool. You know, when Justice was cool, and he became Vengeance.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Alright, let's progress the main story. Let's talk to Nev. Nev, let's talk. I wonder if I could accidentally trigger a two-way romance. When I say that, like jealousy.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori. If the Venatori move, the Shadows will hear it first. Meet you in Docktown.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so got our work cut out for us, I guess. So how does this work now? I know that... Alright, so I know that this game is kinda sorta open world. Kinda sorta being the keyword here. So, let me see here. So right now the crossroads act as our fast travel from point to point in our hub world.
dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the crossroads. Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
Well, that answers my question, I
Onward,
guess.
Dweller.
That scent. Can't place it.
Coffee. Like Hilario and I smelled in the kitchen where we grew up, but that cannot be right.
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
Trouble coming.
The Anton. Here.
Stop making me look bad. In the sense that you're outperforming me. I don't know why I brought this. I'm don't worry, I got myself a good old-fashioned I like that.
First the crossroads guardrail, now the Anton. Stay alert.
New exploration level unlocked. Arlethan Forest. You don't mind if I take this, do ya? You're a peach. Alright, so far, I'm liking Canis in a surface level right now. I'm eager to actually learn about him. It does remind me of However, I'm hoping, unlike Andrews, where he was completely possessed by his enemies, perhaps Canis can become Spike. You know? I don't want to relive that. It's alright, pal. It's alright. Sorry, like I said, my dog's here on my lap. What time is it right now? I think he wants to... Yeah, I'll head out in a few minutes, actually. You wanna go for a walk? Candace, stop making me look bad, alright? I know I'm not as, you know, quick as you. Please. Let me have some time to show my stuff off. Damn, I'm cold. This is what I get for wearing a short sleeve right now.
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken.
Those statues were built to last, but that just means they stay messed up for longer.
It doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
What were we talking about?
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem to winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a pit of misery now.
Right.
What's this? It's like an entryway? Wait. What happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade, more like a dream or...
Glad you made it here safely. I didn't love our odds without you.
Who, me?
All right. Everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the people he's enslaved. Get in, save as many as you can, and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral scouting ahead.
Oh, is that
For
Inquisition
freedom!
music?
For the Dread Wolf!
Oh, this is like Awakening a little bit.
The Dread Wolf is testing his noble rebels against my stronghold. How courageous.
Oh, this is kind of like Awakening.
Take them down.
I'm gonna get some serious flack for, even referencing older Dragon Age events. Apart, why are you comparing a game like this to the masterpiece that is Origins? I like Origins, I'll say that. Again, in terms of actual combat, the second game was even worse. The second game was even worse, I'd say, in terms of combat. So we're talking
Solus's memories.
Interesting, but
Algernon sent his guards to attack the Dread Wolf's rebels.
The bastard.
You persist for naught. The people under my rule are not yours to plunder.
More guards.
I'm like fucking Batman. Yeah, you wanna play the rogue, you're playing Batman. Or should I say Crow? What's the Crow do again? And I am referring to the actual comic book character in the same way. What's the deal with the Crow again?
Glad to see we all made it. Algernon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving no matter what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Algernon is coming.
That's...
Solus sounded
He
frightened.
had fucking hair.
Fear makes powerful memories.
Oh god, something with like a swift undercut haircut is just so used to them. I find the fact that Rogue is a dual-wielding swordsman a bit interesting. Normally, rogues often wield like twin daggers in Dragon Age, or commonly enough, at the very least, that's what they wield. Warriors are usually the... Yeah, only in Dragon Age Origins, dual-wielding was like a warrior trait inherently.
Quickly, get us out of here! Lock tight. No sign of a key.
This is all Fade logic. There's gotta be a way through.
Alright, but yeah, dual-wielding was usually restricted for, was restricted to warriors, mostly. You never see dual-wielding rogues in... You don't really see, like, dual-wielding swords that much, you know? Particularly, at the very least, those with that dedicate themselves to swordsmanship. Which I suppose, in this case, I use the D&D analogy a lot for this game, at the very least, because that's what a lot of this is based off. And effectively, from what I'm understanding, at the very least, of the rogue, of Veilguard's rogue weapons,
Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go! The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Alright, but yeah, with Veilguard's a rogue, instead of using the more traditional and conventional dual-wielding daggers,
Quickly!
instead...
Elganon approaches.
Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety.
I will hold off Elganon himself for as long as I am able.
Yeah, so for the most part, he's using a short sword and a rapier, which means that the rogue, in this instance, is not only proficient with dual wielding, not only has the dual wielder feat, but also has
One last push.
two-weapon fighting mastery. So that's pretty much assuming that the rogue is at the very least 18 Gex for somehow along with the fact that it's 18 Gex rogue that is 1d8 plus 3 plus 4 rather, along with a short sword. So we're looking at, let's say on average, 5 dice on a plate scale. Roughly half. Second. Plus some dex means that we can go around and try and probably along with 1d6 piercing damage from short sword, that is per damage, like 15 damage per hit, and then accounting for sneak attack, which is 1d6 per every that is 15. It would be 15 plus the
there will be a reckoning for this soulless,
as well. Actually,
no matter how far you
two
run.
feats. That's a level.
Let the big asshole rant.
8.
Everyone we freed is safe in the crossroads.
That's
Without
level
all of
8,
you,
so
well,
that would be, I believe,
thank you.
4.
But can Elganon find us
5
here?
He cannot.
sneak attack dice.
I have made sure of...
Solus?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
Come on, BioWare. You'd think that there'd be more animations attached to it. What the fuck? Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the story is nice, but still.
I think the memory ends here.
It's so strange seeing Solus back when he was a, well, a hero.
But it did not last.
His memories seem to condense into that statuette. There must be more to this.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, no, come on, BioWare. If you're ever gonna patch the game, I would recommend add more kit to the animation front of it, you know? Oh, what the fuck is this? Glory Hunter. Ooh, that's a nice bow, actually. I like the reinforced longbow, but Glory Hunter has better charge attack, it seems. So I'll just keep that then.
Be ready.
Ooh, a new cutlass. Damn it, can't be changed in combat.
Watch your back.
Hit to here.
Finish them off.
Hold on.
Oh, don't worry, I got plenty of opportunities to heal right now. I'm doing fantastic. Go.
Nice work. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanus, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune to demons.
Oh shit. So this is the offshoot of that, huh? Alrighty, what's this though? Ooh, now this is oof. If I ever want to be shit talking, this is the weapon to be shit talking with. Holy shit. God damn. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love myself a good old-fashioned arming sword. But sometimes a cutlass is what you need to just get the point of being a shit talker at that point. Oof. Alright, got like 3 weapons that scream big fucking shit talker here. Why? I'll just ask every time now. Does my character seem like an asshole? Because he's actually a good guy, I promise. Funnily enough, I know that in Veilguard you can't really be the proverbial villain, which I know is probably gonna rustle some jimmies with some people, but as far as I know, at the very least, off the top of my head, if anything, you had the option of which I guess, to be fair, is not really common enough, I suppose, besides being a bit of a blue trick. Yeah. Besides kind of being a bit of a rude prick, you know? Can't really be like a full-on villain.
Get ready.
As far as my knowledge extends, you never really did anything. Mostly just playing a hero that didn't really have to get the job done. Much like in Mass Effect, we didn't really ever play mentality. You just played someone that did not which renegade option pretty much meant you must anything else. At the very least, you know, in Renegade, Mass Effect 2, Renegade option pretty much meant distinctly. Mass Effect 1's case, it only meant that you had to...
They're close.
Mass Effect 1's case, I think it was really the fact that you were military artifacts. Mass Effect 2, you were just a guy that was stuck. Anyway, back to Dragon. Yeah, no. As far as my knowledge is for the options, yeah, things like the Reaver ones, I think Reaver 1 is probably the most convenient option out of all. Always succeeded by the blood magic. There was an option
Nice one, Lieutenant.
Everyone still alive?
So yeah, so the Reaver choice was probably the second evilest choice to make, which would involve you defiling Andraste's blood on Earth. I guess I should say.
Look at the windows. You can imagine the colors in sunlight.
God. Scout's compassion. Alright.
More undead. The gods must have plans for them here too.
One is probably the evilest choice, I guess. By the end of the day, when it comes to Dragon always play but the person that always got the job done that meant, I guess, sacrifice the child and violence the blood of the gods to stop his life. I think that changed a little bit significantly in Dragon Age 2. Blood magic was pretty much something you would learn off the beat. Yeah, blood magic was something you could apparently learn off the beat.
Good work, everyone.
Something you learn off the beat in Dragon Age 2. You didn't have to perform any, like, terrible rituals. And the worst thing you could be in Dragon Age 2 is probably just, like, a really angry man, I think. Or woman, depending on if you play a female Hawke. Alright, but yeah. Inquisition, I think, as well, has also followed that trend to some extent, although there was some return, I think, to for Inquisition, I know it extends to Inquisition never really does become a force.
End it now.
Since when do the untough fight alongside undead?
No principles are sacred when gods demand a quick conquest.
By the end of the day, you still fight crappy ass and those dragons, and well, at worst, I guess you can make it as though the Inquisition is an ego trip. I guess. I don't know. It seems kind of like. Yeah, it seems kind of sort of a bit of a stretch to try and justify it a bit that way. Oh, sweet. I got this stuff. I don't know what the Heart of Andraste does, but, you know, I love Andraste. She's my MILF. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Still, she's a cool woman, you know? I mean, how bad can Andraste be if she's got a whole religion dedicated to her and, you know, apparently cheated on her husband to be with the Maker? And, you know, did all sorts of crazy shit on Earth before she died. And the Dragon Age came.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others, I guess. They were...
Dweller, this binding can be thwarted. Find the answer.
No, I don't think
I forgot what I was going to say. Mirda, they were waiting for Spike to break out of my body like I was a cocoon for a moth.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but why didn't he?
We made a deal.
I find it interesting the fact that... Yeah, I find it a little interesting the fact that,
we have company.
that Lucanus is speaking some bits of Spanish. Does that mean Spaniards are Dragon Black? I guess in part it was confirmed in words the fact that Antigua was Spanish adjacent. It's clear that he's Spaniard.
Now's your chance.
How I feel about having in the game. It could fit, but it just seems like so out of left field now. When you think about it. It's like having a. That's like having, like, say, you know. It's like having, let's say, an Asian character suddenly just drop a, you know, just start fucking speaking like full-on Cantonese just midway through, you know? It's just like, I mean, it could fit, but do you really need to have that there? You know, something like that. Yeah, no, it just seems kind of like, you know, on one hand, I could see it, but on the other hand, is it like, really? Do we really need to have that there, I guess? It doesn't seem necessary in totality, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just being too whatever about it, you know? Hey, you got any stuff
Have a
you can
look.
buy?
I keep my stores full.
Alright, look, I don't really give a shit for anything you got. You got any... God damn it. Alright, fine. Be that way, game. You don't want me to look fly as hell? Fine. Fuck you, too. I don't... It's not like I want to look It's not like I want to have drip, you know? It's not like I want to look swag. Ferelden Falchion. You know, I'll buy this. Sure, why not? And I'll buy this too. Look, I got like a bunch of crap in my back pocket, alright? If you can give me a great deal of cash, I'll
See you again.
I can't help but think my character should now look like a JoJo character a little bit. God, you guys just fucking hang up on the goddamn roof of a nice-ass building? I mean... It makes sense with the name, but at the same time, you think you'd choose somewhere more, less urban and more... Yeah, you think you'd choose something somewhere less urban and more or less something very, you know, foresty a little bit, or maybe somewhere more low-key. I don't know, Antivan Crow is now different from when they first started off with Zevran, because I still remember how they betrayed my boy, who came on to me, but you know, I appreciate his friendship and all that. Anyway, point still stands though. Swear to God, if I somehow send the wrong message to someone. Not bad. I don't like the color though. The problem is that this is too blue for me. It's too blue for me, I feel like. Warden wings? This is the Grey Warden helmet? I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but I don't know, this old school Warden look is my jam, you know? Why the fuck did they switched out the Armet, this classic looking Armet style helmet with the wings attached to him, to this? Jeez, that's a downgrade if I'm being honest. It's a bit of a downgrade. Let's see here though. Mercenary Blade, Black Steel. Not bad, not bad. Could always appreciate black and red. Noble's Sword, Paragon Luster. Ooh, now that's shiny. Blade of the Fallen Kingdom, you know, whatever. And the Shit Talker Special, the Seafarer's Cutlass. What else we got here? Ferelden Ooh! Ooh! Look at that! Ooh! Now that's also another Shit Talker piece right there. You ever wanted to fucking shit talk someone with the hand of silverite in your hand? This is how you fucking do it. I mean, the serviceable rapier is also pretty nice, and the barbed longsword is also nice, but god damn, look at that falchion, look at the blade on, look at the goddamn fucking thickness on it, boy. God damn. That's how you shit talk someone. Yeah, so this is the reinforced longbow. I prefer longbow, or this look, but I'm gonna keep the standard look for now. I don't think this really fits my character, to be honest. More or less just the overall coloring of blue. I mean, if there was like some healthy grays in there, you know, it'd work. But for the most part, yeah, no, I'm not feeling the... Yeah, I'm not feeling this bluish look, to be honest. It's too much for me. Like, the blue I have for my warden outfit, that's fine. It fits because, you know, the Grey Wardens actually are militaristic in some sense. The Antivan Duelist set, though, is just too loud of a blue, you know? Which sounds ridiculous, but, you know, it's true. I want to reach the Grey Wardens, so let's progress some of the quests, at least. Alright, who do I want to bring along? Let's bring along Nev and Lucanus. I'm 11 out of 10 disappointed the fact that we can't have long-haired Nev. What is this absolute horseshit? Because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I like Nev with her long hair. She makes me feel things. But at the same time, you know, she also sounds like she's mechanically pitched down. So, you know. Alright, let's see here. Determination plus 50 momentum. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna... Yeah, I want to try and dip into the Duelist. And I'm 11 away from this. Yeah, this looks good, I think. Oh, you can upgrade them. Okay. Galvanize, tear, replenish. She already has it, so. Time slow, you know, that's great. I want someone to fuck up time a bit. Because as much as she's a cruel, bitter mistress, and I love her. Time, I mean. Seismic shot. Alright, we'll do this. Because we could use more attrition fire. God's foil. God, that is so fucking loud, though. Oh, no, never mind. Here we go. Now, that's a much... Yeah, actually, that looks fucking good. What the fuck? Can I have your armor? Nev, she's got that. She's got some notes. Balara, what do you got? Utility... Oh, God. Oh, God. No, that's just too... Actually, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Thing is with Balara, she's got the bangles on her, which isn't bad, but I feel like with the bow on her back, it is loud. Her design is a bit cluttered, and given the fact that her fucking hair is just, like, really big, you see this giant bun in the back, it's almost comically large. I kind of want to see what she looks like with her hair let down a bit. Like, does it just go down all the way to her back? I mean, you know, if that's the case, I don't mind. I want to see it, you know? No, Scout Harding's got the old school Inquisition design stuff, I think. I think being a key word, because I can't really be sure. Let's see here. Lucanus, what do you got? Quick word. Right. Nev. Yeah. Chill out. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do, because clearly... Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to invest in entropy for Nev, because it seems like it makes sense for her, along with Balara, for them to fuck around with time a lot. Alright. Oh, I just realized she has she has her feet exposed, Balara. I'm sure the foot fetishists will love that. I'm not gonna name names. Quentin. I know he's probably out there somewhere looking for foots to fondle and fraught. Alrighty. Let's do some more. Let's see. There we go. I think for someone that actually understands...
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Oh, the banter seems about right, to be honest. So far, at the very least, besides the one instance so far with Nev, like trying to do banter in the fight.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
But yeah, no, it seems as though at the very least, the majority of her dialogue, as well as even a handful of other instances, it's fine. Not outstandingly great, but not outstandingly terrible either. So far it's pretty good.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know.
Darkspawn,
We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Signal the all clear. I'll let you know when I hit the deep roads, baby. That's how you know I do my job right. And you know that I'm also dead.
Raining again.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I feel like when it comes to Veilguard so far, it does at the very least does feel kind of nice for newcomers to probably come in. For older players, they're probably going to go through that phase where it's just like over-explaining things that, you know, people already know, or at the very least people that know the lore already know and the like.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Antivan Rapier, alright. Sweet. You got any shit-talking gear I could buy? I will buy any gear that lets me look like a shit-talker. 'Cause that's what I fucking do. That's my job. I mean, Lucanus is the serious one. Me? I'm the guy that tagged along and got drawn along for the $5 coupon at... Yeah, the $5 coupon I got dragged along with. So, yeah. Let's see here. Alright, just got like a bunch of cosmetic stuff then. Man, I didn't even realize Nev's got like stuff for her. It's too... this outfit is too... you know, it's just... I hope there's like actual outfits that look like drastically out of character for some characters at the very least. Like for example, for Balara, I want to see her in a fucking dress. For Nev, I want to see her in like a Tevinter... Like
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way.
Lucanus
the passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Come on, hell yeah. Venetorian really gotta rely on words of crappy ass.
Is that the wall card?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
It's very interesting to see.
Got it.
Instances of Tevinter.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Yes. There's definitely blight down here.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a
Don't
great
like the sound of that.
I feel the
We'll
weight.
get through here. We've got to clear the obstacle somehow.
It's actually very nice. It's actually very
That did
nice.
it. We can get through now.
They can actually sense the dark spawn.
Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats, so I can leave this place. They're down here with us. Get them. Reinforcements.
We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. We have to take out the
I wonder if at some point this is
it now.
the wall. I've not gotten deep into the game. Maybe the elven gods that are blinded. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. The antagonist, they replicate the calling like Prometheus
need to find the other way.
something
For the rest of us.
Players like hallucinating and hearing stuff.
Trust him again. We are as one.
But yeah, they're hallucinating and hearing stuff.
Do not give in.
Go to the deep roads. You must fulfill your calling. Is the Grey Warden's path. You know your
Take them down. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
That should be the last of them. Are you sure? Bitch, do you see the insignia on my chest? The red dragon? Shit, I'm not wearing my griffin medallion. No. I'm a Grey Warden, remember? So I know half my shit. So, you know, don't question if I'm doing my job right, please. I'm being facetious right now, obviously. For a normal person, I'd probably want to be double-checked anyway. Whatever.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn? That's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, They might control the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
I think I've heard some people kind of complain about the facial animations for Dragon Age Veilguard.
One day,
in which I will not chirp away from those criticisms. Or I will
Asher,
not chirp
I suppose.
those criticisms away.
Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
I don't know. My character was named Asher in Baldur's Gate, like, 1 and 2. Asher the Ballspawn. It's got a ring to it. I wonder... This is now me bullshitting, but I'm guessing that someone in BioWare must have watched my marathon and said, "You named your character Asher apart? What the fuck?" I know. Just let me have my ego alright?
More Venatori. Guards, probably.
Supposed to be a shit-talking soldier. What's the fun in me being shooting from distance?
Locked. There has to be another way in. Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
Beat the old
Alrighty. I do like how snappy the controls feel, though. That's for sure.
Lots of Venatori. Close. Right. Our way in.
Take your shot.
That's all
Take
the
my
Venatori
shot.
guard
No,
against us.
thank you. I'll take my stab. Oh, now it's open. What bullshit is this?
I know a Venatori ritual when I hear one, and I know they hate being interrupted.
Well, that's unfortunate for them. Fortunate for us, though. Well, fortunate for us because we get experience out of it. We get Wind of Smoke. What garbage do I have now? Ooh, bleed damage, eh? Oh, but I like the Graven Opal. Ah, man, some of these are... Nah, this Band of Smoke is useless to me. Oh, but the Biting Thumb, though, I like this already. It's just so utilitarianly forward. Yeah, no, some of these are just utilitarianly forward. That's it. I like utility.
More trouble.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then...
Controlling Darkspawn.
Not my interest.
First time Darkspawn.
Get clear.
Stay in cover.
Actually.
Blood for the
Just like that.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing. This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the shadow dragons are. Exactly.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
I wonder, did the Warden Commander of Ferelden ever come back? I have a right to know it's my life that's gonna be killed in the end of the day. I want to live a nice, happy life, relatively speaking.
Hey, Rook.
God,
Everything all right in there?
Aggressive looking.
Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
Yeah, you're a bit late, Asher. Fucking asshole.
Did you find
I call you
anything in
Asher.
there?
Forget being
The
called
risen
Viper.
gods
You're
taught the
like
Venatori
John
how to control
Rennicus.
Darkspawn.
John
Explains
Boy
why the hideout was
Magic
attacked.
Guy.
We found
fucking
documents from the
dipshit.
Knight Commander.
Fuck.
I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
God, anytime I gotta talk about Johnny Boy, it's just gonna make me even more fucking insane. Just because of how hilarious it is. His name. John Rennicus.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And the enemy of that enemy is my
The
friend,
cult has
too.
its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the Magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
I'm hoping you're here to help, because we need it.
Rook's been working with us. Mayvaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvaris Talani, formerly Magister Mayvaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Alright. So I think I mentioned already the fact that some people did kind of sort of comment on the fact that the facial animations of the game are kind of not great but not bad either. I guess you could, well, not great actually, but I honestly don't think they're that bad either. Yeah, I don't think they're really that bad, to be honest, when compared to Mass Effect Andromeda, which,
They're telling us
to be
watch out
fair,
for dogs.
was effectively the first iteration of BioWare's use of the Frostbite engine,
But what if the
besides
Darkspawn
Dragon
come
Age
back?
Inquisition.
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
Alright, but yeah, no.
See you again.
Alright, but yeah, no. That beside, though. I honestly don't think the facial animation... Yeah, I don't think the facial animations are that bad. Some people have used Baldur's Gate 3 as a comparison, which I won't say isn't a fair comparison, because it is. But I do feel like it is a case of, like, a game with very specific handcrafted animations for characters, whilst for like, at the very least, Mass Effect as well as Dragon Age. Because you're going to be talking to a lot of NPCs back to back, as well as likely doing and interacting with a variety of other characters, having, like, I guess, very specific facial animations is probably, I wouldn't say impossible, but it is timely. And so the way that BioWare has always done is, at least for the Dragon Age series, is that for general dialogue, they always go for, like, generic, kind of sort of canned animations for their dialogue between face to face, whilst for jeez. Oh my god, this is awful. I want to wear other gear, man, but at the same time, all the gear I'm getting is trash. Trash looking, I should say. So, yeah. See here, rusty sword, proving steel. Anyway. But yeah, no, facial animations are just... Yeah, for Baldur's Gate, very specific, but for Dragon Age, I'd say when it comes to their cinematics, like when it comes to like their cinematics, they're probably more well tuned and finely crafted compared to the more, you know, just flap lips, the more flap lips animations that they have for like generic-ish dialogue and banter.
Risen elven guards, darkspawn. As if the trouble with the...
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlothan Forest while we were searching for solace.
Keep out!
Come on, you call that a hit? Grandma's still We're gonna continue dialogue.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlothan Forest while we were searching for solace. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Right, so yeah, no, as you saw, the facial animations were just more or less, you know, flapped jaws, and that's it. Actually, now thinking about it, I think Baldur's Gate 3 also does that too. Granted, not when it comes to like, you know, the cinematic camera dialogue, you know, the ones where you like go up to like, let's say Astarion, and he's like doing specific animations like, hello darling, what can I do for you? You know, and like he's like doing like all sorts of like facial, like facial creases and the like. So yeah, no. That is, yeah, no, that is the difference between BioWare and Larian a little bit. BioWare just kind of like splays it out more plainly, I guess. Whilst Larian, they just more or less have it be a backdrop, and if you notice it, you notice it. It's just like whatever. And no, this is not me trying to like, you know, cover for BioWare, but you know, it's just like pointing out like the technicalities between the two games at this point. One is like legitimate cinematic dialogue where in varying instances, interacting with each character is a cinematic moment to some extent or another. Whether you're interacting with Karlach and she's spilling her guts out, or you're interacting with
Lockdown's never
Astarion,
short on nightlife, is it?
and you're
In
trying
my
to
favorite
confide in him.
cereal, there's a
You interact with
showdown in a
Gale.
secret market that only opens every third full moon. What moon is it now? Is it real? Can we go there?
Yeah, no. With Gale, you know, he's got like his whole spiel, but when you're talking to some of these characters in Veilguard, at the very least, you know, we're probably going to see it soon enough.
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace rained fire on the city?
Wasn't it a mistake? Do you know how finicky that might
Wait a sec, let's see. We're gonna get like a generic-ish moment.
I am Jowin Glastrom,
First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after
Yeah,
an
a little
incursion
bit.
of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
Many lives would have been lost if not for my recklessness.
You destroyed a building.
To seal off a Darkspawn tunnel to the surface.
In defiance of orders.
Those orders were wrong, sir.
Your report, Junior Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods Elganon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced Junior Warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon.
Oh my god, it's fucking
The Grey
Dorian.
Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service.
Oh my
A
god,
mutual friend
Dorian.
thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni.
Oh,
We were going to
decade,
change
huh?
Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight.
Alistair.
In the meantime,
Alistair,
the Shadow
Alistair,
Dragons will
come
keep
on,
a close
Alistair.
watch on the Venatori. Good luck.
What's the
I'm
fucking
sure
deal
we'll
with
see each
Logan?
other again
I mean,
soon.
come on.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Oh boy.
I need to talk to Varric.
Dumont's breath. I wasn't expecting to see resurgence of the Venatori. Venatori, Shadow Dragons. All they do is make things complicated for the rest of us.
At least the Shadow Dragons are good.
Don't believe it. Both ideologies are just excuses for
Alright, we need allies in the Grey Wardens, and I need... as my rank doesn't pull for shit, apparently. No matter. So we're looking at what is effectively another Blight, except unlike the second Blight and the first Blight, which were commanded by archdemons, this one is commanded by full-scale gods. Great. Just great. You know how awful that sounds when you say that out loud? And actually knowing some of the lore and context a little bit? Which I'm not saying that, you know, for a new player you need to know off the bat. But still, you know. I thought it'd be worth pointing out a little bit for much more hardcore fans. Well, more knowledgeable fans of lore. And again, let's see how well this story pans out. How does the pacing pan out and all that, so... yeah, let's see how this works. Is the pacing going to be pretty good, or is it going to be pretty shit? You know, that's the make or break of it a little bit.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawke, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall?
Oh, yeah.
On our expedition to the Deep Roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Oh, that.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Interesting. So I looked up an image of the red lyrium idol. I can't say it looks the same, but it does have some of the similar design notes. The ring is definitely similar enough. Though the problem is a little bit is the fact that the actual lyrium idol is completely corrupted with, you know, a variety of iconographies that effectively makes them... Yeah, with a bunch of iconographies that effectively makes the design, like, demonic of sorts in nature. Alright, Harding. Who the hell is this contact of yours? Alistair. Actually, probably not Alistair.
To other shores.
Well, it's probably not going to be Alistair, though. He would have been king of,
I'm cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
I keep telling myself it's not real, but it sure feels like it.
Yeah, Alistair would have either remained a king of Red... Fuck, I forgot the town.
Darkspawn. Let's clear them out.
Job to make everyone look bad.
For sure. On to you.
If the Darkspawn are here, the Blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
I mean, is it really up to us? Ah, who am I kidding? It's my job as a Great Warden to get rid of such infestation.
Over there. Another entryway like the one that took us to that Solus memory. There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time?
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally...
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
Am I cool yet? Am I part of the spirits?
The Evanuris have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
Can't help but imagine like all the
Solus sent these
spirits
spirits out to fight the gods.
Were Nazgul.
We're spirits of disruption. Let's act like it.
Fight for Solus? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
I kind of actually do look like
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Give me a second. Let me try something real quick because I want to see how this looks. Where is my... Give me 60 frames per second because I know I'm gonna friggin' have my game want to shoot itself. There we go. Field of view. 200. What does... There we go, yeah. Oh, look at that. I only got like something. Yeah, this is what I got right now. Oh, wow, that's just okay. I'm not sure 65 is the way to go. Let me try a different one. Let's go with 70 at least.
Okay. Think like a spirit. We're through.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
Yeah, well,
that's the last of them.
This is what happens when you make your reinforcements out of fucking cobblestone. And just
more enemies. Go.
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel. Never near us know it.
Alrighty.
They've changed
This is
their
definitely an
plans.
interesting
Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
I'm trying to feel about Polaris.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast!
I even throw it's like uncanny time. More or less, it's just the fact that it feels like there's like
for victory!
Too many elements. That's why. I know that sometimes Elven characters have looks especially within
the gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Yeah, with them being all willowy and the like, but I'm not sure about their facial profile too much.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
Look at Solus
You
smiling.
knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Yeah, Solus's friend Falasan. Yeah, looking at Falasan at the very least, his...
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanuris.
And they were beings he respected. Imagine what he did to his friends.
Let's see what this fragment could tell us.
Yeah, she's kind of giving me, like, Meryl vibes a little bit, but, you know, Meryl had the context of her being Dragon Age 2. She had an excuse. At least a little bit. But Balara here is kind of special in a way, I guess you'd say. Where her facial profile is much more adjacent to that of a real human being, but it's still... it just doesn't fit too much. I don't know, it's... Again, like I said, it's hard to describe a little bit when it comes to, like, describing facial profiles. Again, it's not uncanny valley, it's just like, Alright, let's try 80% FOV. I'm tightening up the FOV a little bit. See how it looks. And right now, I think 80 might be a bit of a sweet spot for the quote-unquote cinematic look, as it were, you know? All I need is turbo mode and we're golden, baby. Let's bring Harding with us, because clearly that's who we're supposed to bring.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Is there no game plus?
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it!
Antoine, Evka, it's been a while.
Yes, and Harding, it's good to see you again.
I hear you've been causing problems.
More like solving them. Rubs people the wrong way.
So what's the latest?
It's the Elven Gods. They're real, and they're changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. You must have heard of Demeter's Crossing. The Blight there was unlike anything I've seen, and it hit too fast. Whatever comes next, it's bad.
A change? Manipulation could explain it. We've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves, and it's altered. I can feel it.
Then you believe me?
You're a lot of things, Rook, and a good warden's one of them. You wouldn't lie about this.
I'd lie about a lot of other things, but thanks. You're the best.
You've got our help. No need to suck up.
I'll take the compliment.
So what now?
If the Blight's changed, we need our order. The first warden likes us more than you, but that's not saying much.
If he thinks what happened to that village was an aberration, a further hunch from Evka and myself won't win him over.
We need more proof.
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission, not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Then let's get moving. Nothing gets better while we stand here.
And let's make things better.
We'll send word if we find something.
I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Easy, boy.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
Easy. I'm a warden too. We found Blight on the tent. You've had company.
Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Another warden couldn't hurt. Try to keep up.
He's got a scent. Follow the squawks.
Hail,
Since when do
brother.
we have a
Let's
griffin?
get going.
Aren't they extinct?
They're keeping it quiet, even from other wardens. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That...
He spotted something.
Is it just me, or does Harding sound like...
Darkspawn.
Chris?
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
How do we get up that?
The Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Here. Well. Now that's a shit-talking sword right there.
Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the wardens. Hold up. There's the Darkspawn.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Oh yeah, professionals we are. And be just to see my character just fight with like a breakdancer panache. Damn, I love feeling when I do my best. Killing fucking dark.
Remy, where are you?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. They're hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan? Is that Elven?
It's Elven for arrow. Elby grows into it.
What, being an arrow? Let me see real quick. Let's try the opposite right now. Let's try maximum FOV.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloom Howler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Alrighty.
Watch out, Rook! Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through this. Hassan can help with the fight.
Watch out! One more to go! Big one!
I see it!
Of course. Playing the next battle here? Am I kidding? Next Batman RPG is the VR. Which I really shouldn't say it. 'Cause I heard it was actually pretty good. Might be it. I might pick it up at some point. My Oculus is not an issue.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Missing out on this good fucking loot, man. What the fuck? Implements, huh? What's this all about? Damn me being slightly heavier than usual. I think I'm playing a rogue. God, imagine playing a martial character, or a more conventional martial character with a sword. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're cooking.
What's all this?
I wondered what happened to them. They're mine. I like to carve.
How'd they end up here?
The Griffins. They take things to make a nest. What the place thinks, I don't know.
Someone's hair. Still though, not bad for 160% FOV. I wonder, are they gonna ever add a new game plus to Dragon Age Veilguard? Because, you know, that would be great. Why would I ever want to play New Game Plus? Well, reasons. One, completion. Completion is reason. Two,
Never seen Darkspawn this bold.
Three, because
unless
I want
there's a
to.
blight.
There's a blight.
Would explain the weird things I'm hearing. But the first warden hasn't said anything.
Well, the first warden's a bitch. Weishaupt's whale. Ooh, okay. That's actually pretty nice.
He doesn't want to listen.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret. Keep moving. The area's not far. That was the last one.
There's a body over there, under the blight boil.
We better take a look.
castle aesthetic. Sketchbook for wings. How is it that? Well, actually, Dragon Age Inquisition didn't have a ending system. Well, that was because of the fact that it was an overworld game.
Damn it, it's Lancet! I want this thing's head on a pike.
Sorry, I'm keeping an eye out for the loot. If you haven't noticed, I'm very, very green.
What is that?
Meet the Gloomhowler. Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this flight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You two run with it. These griffins.
Let's see, arcane resistance, toxic dash. Adrenaline. Ooh, okay. Wrath. Alright, yeah, I like that. Assassination, guaranteed crit. I need to get level 20 before I get into becoming a duelist. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just go with what the Antivan Crow duelists go for, because it's much more just swashbuckler heavy. I could just have the big old fat fuck you and rakish audacity attached to it all, you know?
They're up there.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the Griffins.
They were never yours. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are only 13 Griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first Warden agreed to this?
No.
The first Warden is wasting time, treating this like any other Blight. We can't wait for him to take action.
Going against the boss?
I don't have a choice. There are powerful mages behind all this, and we have to hunt them down.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Warden's best friend.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice...
Hey, what's up?
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
What?
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
All right. What do we know?
2 dragons at once has to be the gods behind it.
Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Yeah,
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Venatori is... yeah. No, we need to stop water poisoning.
We help the Carnis in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Damn it, I was hoping to change my style. Oh well.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting Cross and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Let's not go. How do we fight this?
Let's find your crow. Yes. Someone has to stop it.
I'm just thinking right now when it comes to the Lighted Dragon. This thing must feel like a fucking archdemon. So the 2 of them, it has to be like fucking tripping out like super hard. That's all I'm saying, you know?
We have to kill that dragon. Treviso can't take much more.
Look, over here!
It's Taya, from the Crows.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Alrighty, off we go. Have to kill what is effectively the equivalent of an archdemon then. Simply, at least.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenade.
Your hatred could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
For Dragon Age.
chance.
They're at range.
I'm ready, Rook.
That is enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me!
Oh shit, we survived. Because the game said you're fucking
That was a close one.
You fought it off.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away.
It'll be back.
Next time, it dies.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
Still have to help with that dragon in Minrathous.
Let's go.
Is there gonna be any problem? That's the question now. Wrath is all. Ooh. I wonder what a blighted Treviso would look like.
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
Dragon got away before we could kill it. I won't make that mistake again.
But you hurt the one in Treviso. At least that's something. The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the Blight's already in him.
Oh,
Rook's the Grey Warden, isn't he? Do something. Or are you only good for bringing bad news?
Oh, sweet.
I'm not going to the Wardens. I need to be here. In Minrathous.
You are going to die.
Ever the pessimist.
Let me help.
I'll talk to the Wardens. Antoine and Evka. They'll know what to do.
I said no.
Too bad,
I know
bitch.
of
You're gonna
magic
live.
that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the Blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
It's like, too bad, bitch. You're gonna be a warden now. You got blight in your blood. That makes you qualified by default. Let's do this. Come on, you and me, man.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Things got a little too chummy around here. Let's see here. What's good? Rain of Decay. Lightning Quiver. Reeling Bolt. Explosive Dagger. Huh. I'll say this, it sucks to suck, man. I'm sorry about that, but, you know, that's a you problem, not a me problem. No, don't heal me. Like, come on, man, you could make a great Grey Warden. I need to hear him in Rathus, though. Yeah, well, then fucking die for all I care. Ooh, that's a interesting look, I guess. Don't know about the yellow. Yeah. Alrighty, yeah. This is a look I could probably rock out to a bit. It's not that good looking, to be honest, but still. Alright, time to meditate. Just pass out.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganan and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's more than a promise this time. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight? Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them, and I'm a warden myself. Maybe that's enough?
Doubtful. You'll want an army. And I believe you will find a way to obtain one. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Oh, of course. It's classy. Keep it classy that way, you know?
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Well...
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Alrighty, nice.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
For me?
Yeah, found it, you know? Alrighty, off we go. See here.
Manifestation.
I can now enchant stuff, huh? Let's see here, what can I give? Pursuance, impediments. Okay.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Oh, great.
So,
Dementor
we need a
and
Fade
some
expert.
woman.
I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Okay.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
About... 6?
I see. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagog.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Oh, joy. The Necropolis halls are now available. Joy of joys, the Necropolis halls.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
Should we make sure the fact that she's not part of the Qun real quick?
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready. I hope someone can. We don't want to fight another dragon without help.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
The answer is pretty likely. Alrighty. Quest, right. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Actually, real quick, I want to talk to my brother-in-arm. I want to talk to my brother-in-arm wherever he is. So let's see if we can find him. What's in here? Glazed vase.
Be 2 more.
I see. Alright. Let's see here. Maybe like a statue across, right? Yeah, I see it in the back.
second. One more to go.
Where's the last set is the question.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Hassan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
How did Weishaupt find Hassan and the...
I only got involved in this a little while ago. Most wardens are still in the dark. Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
I've always wondered about our history with griffins. Their emblem is everywhere.
I could swear Hassan knows it too. Gives him a big head. Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Oof, it's rough.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Trouble's our specialty. No shortage of it around here.
I'm getting that. Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Ah, well.
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Maybe you need a new menu.
Alright. Man, Davrin's fucking yoked for an elf. Which, I don't know. Maybe that actually contributes to some part of the people's thoughts of Dragon Age a little bit. The fact that because of now the more customizable body types, you do kind of take away the more unique factor of the characters in Dragon Age, as well as more particularly the racial speciality of each one of them as well. Yeah, because, you know, when it comes to elves and Origins, they were pretty thin and lanky. Humans were always stocky, whilst the dwarves were significantly stockier despite their stout size. Yeah, so the sailors.
Okay, that did something.
But yeah, no, to say the least. I don't know, maybe that contributes to it. Along with that, the fact that there's no accents for all these characters. They're all just American. Which isn't terrible, but the more unique elements of Dragon Age is the fact that a lot of these characters Or trying like bullshit accents. Hey, got some money. Guess not for now. I want to get more Grey Warden gear, to be honest. Their gear just looks so gas. I mean, it's just fucking baller shit, effectively. God damn it, Nev. Let's do some side jobs then while we're out here. Wouldn't hurt to do so at least. Let's see here, that goes to the necropolis. Arlithan Forest and Rivani Coasts. To the Arlithan Forests. See what's going on up there.
If what happened at Demeter's Crossing spreads,
The whole village covered in blight, I heard. Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Mayhem. No, I don't want to buy it for Harding. I want to buy something for myself. Crown of Leaves. Ultimate damage. Explorer suit. Alright. I need to increase the shop rank. Okay.
Safe travels.
When did the troubles begin?
Recently. Around the time Solus's ritual went wrong.
The animals sensed it right away. Before we even knew, whole flocks of birds scattered to the wind. I figured something wicked was brewing. Then the Hala made scarce, and I knew for sure.
Alrighty. I'm a little disappointed I can't talk to my companions on their off time. Just like pick their brain a bit, you know? It's like, come on, man, what the fuck?
So I heard we're on a rotation for cooking?
Supposed to be, and used to be, but, well...
What is it?
Well, some of it's an acquired taste. So I tend to do most of the cooking, a lot of the time.
Hey, Rook.
Everyone all right?
Go.
Time again? Great.
There we go. Dusted and clean, and Nug just disappeared. Imagine you just see like 2 Ballaras.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
Oh, you picked me.
You picked me? I'm so flattered.
Well, of course. I know you. I mean, I don't know you yet. Not that. Anyway.
Just lead the way and I'll follow.
All right. Now we're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we
check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
Forget it.
Are you okay, Ballara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Ballara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course. See you soon.
I still don't know how I feel about Ballara's voice. It really just sounds like... kind of sort of comes off as like... awkward.
So what was that all about?
Still.
What was what all about?
That tension. Seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, kind of sort of... maybe because, again, the fact
Here
that
we are,
there's
the
not
artifact
many
vault. Or one of them,
accented
at least.
voices.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example. Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Is that a... good. It's cheese. Tears of June. I wonder what Ballara
Okay,
sounded like
new
if she
power
actually had
crystal
an
is in.
accent, though.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
Oh, that's just lovely. Great.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now.
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure. Sounds good.
Come on, Ballara, let's go.
So, it's nice out at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
Nice, you know, I gotta do this under a time limit or something. God, being insanity. What the fuck?
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Well, maybe, some sort of demonic resonator?
Okay, reserves replaced, which means... there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do, I know.
I'm happy to help. Besides, you're fun to spend time with.
Really? Oh, I mean, that's so nice. I like spending time with you, too. Okay, one more to go.
Alrighty.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
There's just a loot and guitar here. Great.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them... Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
Found the other crystal?
Great, slot it in.
No, this one looks a lot worse, actually. Seems just like electrical discharge. Does not look like a pretty sight.
There. Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Right, yeah. But does it have to be done by you? Any veil jumper could do this work, right? Why not let them help?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Oh, wow. Just, stepped in a minefield with that one. Turned around, though. Okay, she turned around and, 360 around me. 180 around me, I guess.
Bellara, I'm,
My brother.
What?
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. But not because of you. Syrian. That was his name. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Nadisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay. It wasn't fair. But it never is it? Syrian felt responsible for our people, for me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan, hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking, trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for him today. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you just see this fucking big helmeted fucking rogue just...
The horrible way to go.
It would make a good trap. A target wouldn't see it coming.
Everything about the forest is changing. Now even the plants can kill you.
What a class act.
Hey, yeah.
Alright, let's start this.
This should be perfect. It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
I know. Come on.
Being able to move the terrain's gonna be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high, for good vantage.
Let's try it out for practice.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it. Oh, awkward. Why are you just standing there?
Do you want me to turn around, give you two some privacy?
But I did it before, when we were fighting Darkspawn.
We were in danger, maybe that helped.
So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
Maybe you could think about how your abilities protect us.
Instinct. Protection. Shield myself. Shield others. If I had this magic before, I could have...
There we go.
I could have protected the people who matter.
You can't blame yourself for everything. It'll destroy you.
Some thoughts just come. They leave their mark. Even when you push them away. I just have to concentrate on the people I can help. Either way, I think I'll need more practice with this. Don't you?
I wonder what's up there. Think you could find us a route?
Maybe. I'll take a look.
I bet you could move this to give us something to climb on.
Leave it to me.
Well done. Let's find another rock for you to practice on.
The multitudes called out. Finding solace in each other.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Just came to me.
Harding, you're starting to freak
Think you
me
could
out.
clear a
little.
path for us?
You got it.
Look at that. You're getting good. Want to try another one?
Why not? Heard ya. There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now. So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean.
Alrighty.
Right.
Let's find a couple more.
Of course.
It's no trouble for you now.
I know. This is great. Got it.
Good work. You got the hang of this stone thing.
I'm definitely getting there.
What was that?
Someone's in trouble.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
Alright, take that with me, and then afterwards just place that there, some on the bridge, and then we fight to the death. A variety of things.
I can't move.
Hold on.
No, Veil Jumper is crippled.
Up over there. I bet that's where he is.
How about if you move this rock?
Oh, it's convenient. The fact
There
there's
he is.
enough space.
Let's hurry. Easy.
Maker, I thought I was dead for sure.
Harding wouldn't let that happen.
The rocks. How did you do that?
Magic.
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sister, feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Buddy, what's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety, and then we'll talk. Ugh. Okay.
Alright, yeah. Great, crazy ominous shit happening. Lovely. Unfamiliar scents. Oh yeah, level 17 now. Let's see if I can get more XP somewhere else. That's kind of bullshit though, we can't talk to Morgan or something like that.
Receiving your message was quite a surprise.
Desperate times and all that.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing the fact that we can't talk to Morgan. Imagine the type of dialogue there would be with the warden romanced Morgan. Just like imagining, it's like, hey, has the hero Ferelden found a cure to the calling yet? Yes. Is he gonna tell us how? I won't let him. What? Why? Reasons. I don't know. Sounds so fucking stupid saying out loud, but still. Let's see here. Taviso, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it just gotta be a little funny if that was the case. Didn't I hear you have a little boy or something like that that became an old god? I don't know, we heard such a rumor. Yeah, let's go to Dogtown.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, how bad it is.
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Dragons wouldn't have let them inside. Not willingly. Maybe.
The candle. Is this for us? Strange. Wants us to find more.
Word from Viper, Venatori moved to eliminate us.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there. The killings.
This is horrible. The Venatori are monsters.
Oh, look at this shit though. Holy hell.
They're good. On an easy. And also.
nice though. Yeah, no, this is just fine.
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
It's a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one, green against grey stone. Rain, nourish, how she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
In memoriam. Oh shit. I'm sorry, now I'm just thinking about Dark Freya. Now I'm kind of just thinking about Dark Freya now from towards. I wonder what she'd be seeing when we're in Minrathos. These fools brought this upon themselves. It is due to their own idiosyncrasies that they became to be like this. Like, gee, that's really helpful, Freya. Thumb has now been upgraded.
They left a trail. Sloppy, but useful.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt, desperate, but still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
It's interesting to see the fact that, at the very least, spirits are now being used more frequently. I think they were used in Inquisition in 2 to a minor extent. However, however, it is seemingly almost different a little bit now, because it seems like it's more used in greater litany, as it were. With greater frequency as a whole. But yeah, as a whole, it seems to have gotten...
I'm almost getting used to this city again, but it still needs fewer Venatori.
But yeah, no, it's... There's still certain things that fall short, I imagine.
A Grey Warden? Are you alright?
Warden Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city...
Just sit tight.
Up there!
Companion abilities using the Lyrium Dagger. Interesting. Okay. That takes out some of the climactic elements of bringing the party up. Well, actually, no, not really. To some extent, I guess it would take away a little bit, but at the same time, I can't really say it would be like it's something that's like worthwhile. I mean, for compositions like lockpicking and the like, sure, that makes sense. But for more mundane and trivial things, can't say it's warranted or justified. say it's like warranted or justified to like dedicate one whole character or one whole character slot. We have like 2 slots available.
So Spide doesn't worry you.
Well, a little bit.
Finish them now.
Excellent.
You were saying, so Spide doesn't worry you.
Well, a little bit. But Rook trusts you, and so I do too.
What if Rook's wrong about me, though? I am an assassin, a paid killer.
Well, no one's paying you to kill me, so I figure I'm probably safe.
True.
Minrathos has gone to the dogs. The Archon.
More executions.
Classy. What solves dissonance? Well, yeah. What solves dissonance other than, well, just executing people left and right, apparently? Look around the marketplace. Could have sworn we need to like head to the docks. It's pretty much just head over to the docks and just search there. Dead guy here.
Another demon killing.
Clear.
Dogs. Sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Let's hurry. I don't like the tone of that note. The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
That's a Nev thing. Yeah, that's a Nev thing, I think. Hope that the Shadow Dragons haven't lost the merchant, because that's the one thing that's keeping them in my good graces, is having a good merchant and economy.
How has the Minratha Circle been? Getting used to the schedule? The lectures?
It's fine. There's just quite a few high bloods. Well, I guess it's why I ended up here. It feels like I actually belong
Trouble coming.
Venatori, stop them!
Last little under my crap. Thunder.
End it now.
That body. Is that Hector? Damn it. We were too late.
This was a public killing. An execution. The Venatori want people to be scared.
Hey, Rook. I've news about Lorelei the Fence.
Lorelei? She ran the pawn shop, sold things.
Yes. The Venatori found her. They took her to the docks. You have to hurry. You know what they do to shadow dragons?
We're on it.
We can't lose the Shadow Dragon merchant, not yet. I need to buy all her wares. Just imagine the economy crash. It's because I never got her wares.
So I'm supposed to just accept that they're better because of an accident?
Alright, come on. Let's get to it sooner. I'm starting to feel fatigue settle in real life right now. My legs are killing me. Not for even sitting down, but just because of my work.
There's a trail. We can follow it.
What type of architecture would Tevinter even be like at this point? It's clearly an emphasis on magic, right? But still. All this effort to go on the other side. Do I have a... pretty sure I have a beacon here.
Did you hear? Darkspawn in Dogtown.
Alright, oh boy. Oh, please still be alive in there.
You need to be taught a lesson for getting in the way of your betters.
Funnily enough, I think I kind of sort of got it. I remember watching
Watch behind you!
Nowadays,
Search the area for anyone who... Lorelei. This was hers. What did they do to her?
They killed so many people. Why? For what?
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really shadow dragons. Anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them.
They're close.
Our masters debilitate them!
More blood for the gods!
Finish them now.
I'll get some new gear. I don't want to look at this shop.
Finish it now! On that!
End it now.
But yeah, I look like a shit talker, man. Alrighty, well, there's nothing much here. It's not my fault the fact that they couldn't maintain one area of the winter, yeah? Oh well, so sad. They didn't want to drink poisoned water. Well, it's their problem. It's their problem. Alrighty. What we got?
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
Crow rank 2. Faction favor. By an Antivan Raver. Alright. Silent Caw in a saddle doublet. Alright. Well, at the very least, I've got some stuff. Let's see, now I need to get like mucus now.
See you again.
Alright, there we go. I now have a shit-talking rapier. Let's see here. Oh, God. God, why the fuck do the light armor suck? Come on, man. Oh my God, look at this shit. What a fucking jackass. More so than usual. This screams shit talker, but not the right shit talker I'm looking for. Oh my God. Alrighty, let's return back to the lighthouse. Yeah, let's return back to the lighthouse for a moment, so that way at the very least I can just alter the way my character looks for a moment as well. If I'm gonna save the world, I'm gonna look fashionable, alright? You hear me? I'm gonna look fashionable. They're not gonna remember the fucking hero that came in and be like, oh yeah, you know, he was there. He was just like a total jackass. That's what they knew the hero Ferelden as. He had a red helmet and, for some ungodly reason, a red shirt. So, history's repeating itself. Alright. Let's see what we got. Silent. It's just an actual crow face. Ugh, jeez. Oh boy. At this point, I may as well just go with one of my other looks right now. Just go with this, the poor man's scorpion. Alrighty. Good enough place to end things off on. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up tomorrow around the morning, very much likely. And yeah, so far I'm enjoying Veilguard, as I've made it evidently clear. There are certain things I do find some sore spots in, admittedly. This is coming from some parts of the dialogue. Not even because of the fact that they're like inherently badly written, but it is like weirdly acted. In the first two Dragon Age games, they were always attached to like accent or something like that, right? So it's kind of strange to have such a like a extraordinary divorce from the first three games' identity, where every character you met had like some form of an accent. Like, for example, you had Hawke, you had you know, even in Origins the main character had it. Every one of the characters had an accent to some extent. You had freaking Alistair with a Ferelden accent, as well as Morgan to some extent. Zevran with the Antivan accent. Then you had, you know, Liliana with an Orlais accent. And, of course, Sten with a Kunari accent, which was effectively American. So it's like, even in Dragon Age 2, with, as I mentioned, Hawke had an accent. You had Cassandra having an accent. Varric had an American accent, but that's on par for what every dwarf apparently sounded like. But yeah, no, it's just strange. Everyone but the dwarves don't have an accent. It's like, come on, man, where's the unique factor to it? Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll see you next one, that being tomorrow morning. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.